The Stull Cemetery, located in Kansas, is known as one of the 7 gates to hell. Satan himself is said to visit Stull Cemetery twice a year, once on the spring equinox and the second on October 31st, Halloween. Some people say that this is just an urban legend, but when Ariana Grande was 20 years old, her and her friends decided to go to Stull Cemetery. When they arrived, it was a little bit more than what they had expected, and when she went home, something followed her. There are many people out there still to this day that do not believe in the paranormal or ghosts. But do you believe it a little bit more when someone who has made a name for themselves has had their own ghostly encounters?
Hey guys, welcome to day 16 of my 31 days of summer spooks. Did you guys happen to catch those videos where I kept saying 31 days of Halloween? Because when I was editing those videos, I was so incredibly frustrated because I don't know why on that day I kept saying the wrong thing. If you guys are unaware of what I am talking about, for the entire month of July, I am doing 31 back-to-back videos. That is a video every single day for the entire month of July, bringing those spooky, creepy Halloween vibes all the way to the summer months for those of us who love the spooky, creepy season, who are craving autumn and cooler weather like I am. Even though we do paranormal videos every week on this channel, I'm doing it every single day, and it's been so awesome hanging out with you guys. And actually today I just emailed and messaged the winner of the GameStop giveaway that I did in my Momo video. If you guys didn't see that, I'll link it up there. I am so excited for the person that won. I don't want to say her name on the internet in case she doesn't want that, but I did pick the winner. So if you guys did not get a DM or a message, then I am sorry, but you didn't win. But hopefully we will be doing more giveaways here in the future. For today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and I'm interested to see how you guys like this. I don't know if you guys ever saw the show Celebrity Ghost Stories, but I used to watch that show all the time. I was so fascinated by it because for some reason, I'm not a very gullible person, but I don't know why when there is a celebrity or a famous person or someone who is really well known that has had a paranormal experience, I'm always more like drawn to believe it. And it's kind of stupid because famous people and celebrities lie all the time. I don't know why. I'm just so fascinated by people that have a name for themselves, having paranormal experiences and sharing them with the public, even though that's not like what they do. Like what I do over here is paranormal content. So I'm always having random paranormal experiences here and there. These people, they don't do that. And today we're going to be talking about Ariana Grande and when she went to the Stull Cemetery located in Kansas. I'm going to be telling you guys a very brief summary of these 2 places that she went, and then I'm going to be telling you guys what she claimed to have experienced when she went there. I love her music, and I think it's pretty cool that she's actually somebody who likes the paranormal, believes in it. She happened to like it so much that she claimed to even have a folder on her desktop computer titled Demons, where she kept a whole bunch of videos and pictures of paranormal activity caught on camera. And guys, I have a lot of folders like that on my computer, so I thought that that was pretty interesting. So we're going to be talking about what she claimed she had happen. So when Ariana Grande was 20 years old, she visited 2 haunted locations in Kansas City with some friends, and she was looking specifically for a scare. So she probably did what I've done a lot in my life, which is get online and Google search haunted locations or known haunted locations, and then I like to go and seek those things out. So I'm assuming that that's how she found them, and there were 2 places that she ended up going while she was in Kansas City.
The first place that Ariana Grande visited with her friends was a castle located in Kansas City called the Sawyer Castle.
It was an 18th century German Gothic style building. It's beautiful. I had never heard of it, and after seeing these pictures, doing research for this video, I was like, that is a place that I would love to go. It's stunning, and it's not that far from me.
The castle was built by Antoine Philip Sawyer in 1871. Antoine lived in New York City, but when his wife passed away, he ended up moving to Kansas City with his 5 daughters and building this castle. Antoine Sawyer ended up passing away in 1879. 1989. And since then, there have been paranormal reports and strange encounters occurring inside of the Sawyer Castle.
The family continued to live there all the way up until the 1980s. So this was a castle that was inhabited by the family that built it for a very long time, which is very interesting. And their story has actually got a lot of sorrow involved in it. I do think that that kind of contributes to the energy. If you guys would like to see a full video on it, just let me know. But there are a lot of paranormal happenings that supposedly occur inside of this castle. There is a bell tower and there is a light that is seen coming on and off by itself on numerous occasions. Multiple people have seen this, and it has been something that has been kind of like a famous paranormal experience that people have at this castle. One of the most chilling reports is that there is a little boy and a woman who are seen walking in front of the windows or standing in front of the windows, and this is another thing that a lot of people have seen, and for some reason, I don't know what it is about windows and ghostly figures in windows, but it has always creeped me out since I was a little girl. It is said at this castle in Kansas City that you can actually see two different apparitions on the property inside of these windows. Now, unfortunately, when Ariana Grande and her friends went to this castle, they were just driving by. They didn't see anything. They didn't really have any paranormal happenings. I think that you'd have to be pretty lucky to have a paranormal experience just passing the castle, but possibly doing a paranormal investigation inside of it, staying in there overnight, you'd probably be more likely to catch some paranormal activity. I do believe that this castle is a museum now, so I think that you can go in it, but I highly doubt that they would just let anybody go in and do paranormal investigating. A lot of places do not like that type of energy and activity.
Because Ariana Grande and her friends did not experience anything paranormal at the Sawyer Castle, they decided to take a stop at Stull Cemetery, a cemetery that is very haunted and known as one of the 7 gates to hell.
There is an entire history behind why people believe that this cemetery is one of the 7 gates to hell. I really doubt that's in Kansas City. Maybe though. I don't know if this is in Kansas or Missouri, but I've always said Missouri is a shithole. I'm sorry to anybody that lives there, but I am from this area and it's a little shithole. I'm just saying. But they decided to go to Stull Cemetery to get a little scare, and this is what a lot of people do. I did this, especially when I was younger. I would just go to cemeteries with friends, even just driving around the cemetery with my friends to get the shit scared out of me, and sometimes we did, sometimes we didn't, but this was something that I would do for fun. So I know exactly what they were doing. It's, you're bored, you have a car, you have your friends, you got your snacks and your drinks, you just want to look for something exciting to do, right? And that's exactly what they did, and Ariana very quickly regretted this when they pulled into the cemetery, and she started getting overwhelmed with the feeling of being sick and feeling as if there was a presence near her. Everybody in the car felt incredibly negative all of a sudden. It went from, we're going to get a scare, to all of a sudden just feeling really uncomfortable and unsettled, and the energy was just bad. And if you guys have ever gone to a location where there's been negative energy, you know that feeling. I've gone to so many places like that. Black Cemetery in Siloam Springs, that cemetery has the worst negative vibe. If you guys are ever in Siloam, go to that cemetery. It's negative. So I know that feeling that they're talking about. And she was quoted saying,
"This is scary. Let's leave." I rolled down the window before we left and said, "We apologize. We didn't mean to disrupt your peace." Then I took a picture, and there are 3 super distinct faces in the picture. They're the faces of textbook demons.
That is what Ariana Grande said herself, but it was actually crazy because everybody inside of the car experienced a smell of sulfur out of the middle of nowhere, and her doing a lot of research into demons and paranormal activity took this as a sign that there was a very bad spirit there and that they needed to leave. So they all decided to get out of there, and actually Ariana Grande posted this picture on her Instagram, but she continued to have paranormal experiences after she went there and experiencing really strange, uncomfortable happenings, and she decided to take the photo down. She started experiencing really strange things when she would go to bed at night after going there. She would close her eyes and there would just be these disturbing images that would flash across her eyelids. She would see really weird blobs and abstract shapes. She even claimed that these shapes that she would see when she closed her eyes were like red, very intrusive, and it was difficult to fall asleep. It made her feel very uncomfortable, and something about it just felt very, very off. She even claimed that she would hear whispers at night and really loud bangs, which I've experienced that. It is very unsettling, and it definitely was beginning to seem like something potentially attached itself to her from that cemetery, and that's exactly what she believed. Apparently, the day after they left the cemetery, she attempted to send her manager the photo at Stull Cemetery where she claimed that she could see faces in it, and the picture would not send. And it popped up saying that it was too big and the file was 666 megabytes. I don't know how I feel about that number shit, but that's a little fucking weird, guys. That's a little bit strange, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if Ariana Grande staged the hell out of herself and staged the hell out of her house after that experience. I don't know if there are other more prominent experiences that she has shared from when she went there. But when I was reading about this, I found it to be very interesting that not only was she interested in the paranormal, but she would do what I would do a lot growing up and go and look for a haunting or a paranormal scare. And I think that that's really interesting. It kind of makes her a little bit cooler to me because I don't know, like, I'm sure it's not something she's got time to do anymore, but I do think it's very interesting that this was something that she would do. Maybe she doesn't do it anymore after that, I don't know. I know a lot of people, when they get into this stuff and they start digging deeper into the paranormal, it does sometimes turn from you going to look for a little spook, a little scare, to something actually happening that is traumatic. That happens to a lot of people, and then they don't ever want to mess with it again. Like, you guys know Graveyard Girl, and all it took was that one negative experience that just really shaped everything and made her want to stop doing that. I've been very excited. She's been talking about it again, but these things, they do affect you. If you go and you look for this stuff, it's not always just fun and games. Sometimes you are gonna find more than what you asked for. Sometimes really creepy things happen to you, and I think that that's what she experienced with her friends. You guys, I have so many more stories where famous people have experienced ghostly happenings. I don't want to spoil any of the names in case you guys would like to see another video like this, but there's been a lot of really well-known, reliable celebrities who've had ghostly encounters or who have lived in haunted places. There's been celebrities who have literally left their homes and never gone back because of the things that have happened there. I've been doing so much research into this. I was actually doing it last night. I couldn't fall asleep, and I just went on this kick and I was digging into all this stuff, and I was like, oh my god, that's a great YouTube video idea because I loved celebrity ghost stories. If you guys would like to see another video like this, just let me know down in the comments. I'm totally down for that. And in honor of Ariana Grande and the fact that this video was about her, why don't you leave a little ghostly emoji and a microphone or the little music notes. Let me know what you guys think, and if you guys are interested, you can request some celebrity ghost stories down below, and maybe I will pick one for my next video if that's something that you would be interested in. But before you leave this video, before I let you guys go, make sure that you subscribe so you can see when I upload more videos like this. For the entire month, I'm uploading a spooky video, and possibly in the month of August as well. I am considering doing 62 back-to-back videos. We will see what happens with that, you guys. Turn on your bell notifications as well because it lets you know when I upload, and I upload at random times throughout the entire day. Someday I might upload at 6 in the morning, someday I might upload at 8 p.m. So turn that bell on, you guys, and actually I can see in my analytics who has their bell on, and there's only a few thousand of you that do. So if you guys would like to be a part of my bell notification crew, then turn your bell notifications on because I do look at that shit and I love seeing that number climb. It makes me feel like you guys actually really like my videos and that you get super excited for when I upload, and it makes me want to upload that much more, seeing how many people out of my 56K like to know exactly when my video goes up. So get in there, turn that bell on, leave those emojis, and I will leave my Summer Spooks playlist down below. Let me know what you guys thought about this one, but I hope that you are having a spooky day or night, whatever it is where you are, and I will see you in the next video.